What up? Welcome back to Auction Not Included. We are on episode 3 of this playthrough. Just wanted to say thank you all for checking it out, and of course leaving me comments. I have been keeping an eye on everything about what people are saying, and some reminders. One reminder in particular, I'm trying to get this polluted water out of here that is currently infecting my electrolyzer, which we have to fix, and my entire bathroom. So what we're gonna do is put this in, and then we're gonna turn these into polluted water and then make them a high level. And what we're gonna do is just drop all the polluted water over here. So we're gonna be digging through here anyways, so hopefully we can get that cleaned up, and that'll be good to go. We'll make it a higher priority, and hopefully that'll get soaked out soon. So from what I understand, the pitcher pumps here can differentiate between regular water and polluted water. So my hope is that we can get that out of here. So we'll let that occur for the next couple days. One more to get a bit built up. Okay, let's look around the base. We have our first ranch being built up. We have a couple of these guys being built, which is nice. So we'll have to worry about our food. And then, have we got this nice and cleared out? We sure do. Ooh, we have a lot to dig out. Today might be a digging episode. We'll probably get a little electricity going. We'll probably dig down here and go as far south as we can. Ooh, a cool steam vent. Look at that. Wow, we have a lot of water on this biome. We may want to get some Sweetles in the mix as well, and some of these other foods, like these grub fruits, can be really, really yummy and can be tended and taken care of by our farmers, so we'll probably build that out too. In fact, I think I might decide to go ahead and utilize this. Let's go ahead and deconstruct this building, because we have a room down here available. And we might want to start ramping up some of our duplicants. Currently, we're running with a total of 10, as you can see here in the top left, but we can definitely adjust. Okay, let's see if this is working. So all of our polluted water is being dropped off here. Let's copy these settings over here. And they'll go ahead and drop it, and all the polluted water should go there. So we should be good to go, right? 7? Let's see if they pull it out of here. Do they? Right now they're working on slime, which makes sense. I have a high priority for slime to be picked up. I also found some bleach stone over here that was putting out a little bit of chlorine into the area, which you can see some there kind of jumping back and forth. So I moved my chlorine down here on the bottom left. That bleach stone we might actually be working on today. In fact, let's do that. Let's get a water sieve built up. The question is, where do I want to put it? Hang on, I gotta look at the temperature here. Okay, this is nice and contained. We know this is slowly turning back into green. It's not touching our food, so it's not a big deal. But that is actually something I have to be aware about if I do want to build more food up here. I might go to the right instead, just until that gets figured out. We do have some heat coming in from the far right, which it actually looks like you need to insulate that off. So let's go ahead and insulate that real quick. We'll just do it like this for now. I just want to stop that heat from getting into the base. And we have more heat here as well. So we'll combine that. And that should be good enough for the moment. Put one up here too. I don't know if they can reach that, but we'll put it there. And this apps light should be good enough. Perfect. Cool, so that should stop the heat from coming in. Although that will mix eventually with the cold area. Checking our research, someone asked if we can shift Q up a lot of stuff. I actually don't know if you can, so what I'm gonna do is click and see if that does anything. So I click that one. Let me just go ahead and click that too. Nope, we cannot shift Q. Answer has been solved. Natural gas generator, I might want to mess with that a little bit later on, but I think we're going to be chilling for now. Food preparation provides refreshment for duplicants on their breaks. Ooh, that's new. I do also know that I have to start working on radiation for some task here. You can see there in the orange color. We also have a yellow. Whoa, what's a yellow one? Material studies and data analysis research. These are new for me. There was radiation, but that seems to go away. I'm assuming that these two have split into different thresholds or different categories. Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and just get this running, and then I'll make sure I have insulated piping, because we're gonna have to work on that soon. Okay, cool. I think we have a bit of a plan. Let's go ahead and continue to dig all this out. Let's get all this polluted water cleaned up, which it looks like it's slowly being cleaned up, which is nice. Let's start with some dig commands over here. We're just gonna go ahead and rip all this out. Let me go ahead and dig a hole here before we do this, just to make sure that's taken care of, and then we'll add a bunch of ladders. That way our polluted water will go down. Jesus, that was disgusting. Let's cancel all that. Let's try that again. There we go. And then we'll do one ladder from here all the way up. And then we will 1, 2, 3, 4 build them across. And then we'll have to change our priorities in a second here. Should have done that first. Get that all dug out. Let's do priority 6 on the ladders, just to make sure they get built first. Make sure no one gets stuck, because that will happen. We've seen it multiple times. Cool. And then I want to get this priority 6 as well, as I want to make sure that any polluted water that comes from here is going down into a pocket, so I don't walk through it all. Seems like most of our polluted water is being dealt with, which is nice. Let's go ahead and clean that up. This is running now. Let's check out our oxygen. That's what we were trying to fix last time. Oh, we are looking so much better. Look at that nice, juicy oxygen. Love to see it. Is deodorizer doing well enough? It looks okay. There's a little polluted water getting through. I might add some more deodorizers as we go through it all. We do have a supply. We have cooking, building. We have doctor, cooking, and research. Actually, here's something else that we were going to do. We were going to go into our characters, and then we were going to rename them all. Just slightly. Which can be a little annoying. Can I do it in this menu? Maybe? Let me see here. If I click them, I can. We'll do it from there. So Peanut is currently my builder. I can't move this, right? Yeah, I can't move that. That's gonna be annoying. Okay, Peanut, and then we're gonna add a little parentheses next to him. That way we know that he's gonna be our builder. We'll do that with the B, and I'll go ahead and do that with the rest of the list. So give me 1 second here. Okay, I got everyone taken care of. We also have some skill points too, but I've added a little indicator next to them to kind of let me know what I'm building them into. That makes it a little bit better. So whoever suggested that in YouTube, thank you very much. In terms of people, I think I'm gonna relax a little bit longer here. Our food's looking okay, but I want to make sure everything is running nice and smoothly. Let's go ahead and keep this copper being made while I'm at it. We'll go ahead and put that at 99. I believe my electricity is perfect here. 1080. Slightly ahead. Oh, I think I didn't get that deconstructed. There we go. We don't need that anymore since we have the electrolyzer. That is slowly being fixed and worked on. How are we looking on the building? The renovations. Let's go ahead and add more of these. So I did miss a day because I didn't save correctly. So that's why you're kind of seeing me right now doing some tasks that I've already done in the past. But it's okay. We'll get through this. I believe in us. Let's go ahead and fill that up. Get that nice and isolated. Perfect. That should be good enough. Actually, don't need that in there. Insulation. Let's make that a priority 7. I want to make sure we lock in this geyser to the best of our ability. And we'll do is add a ladder straight down. Perfect. That should be good enough. I just want to get this heat contained. It's a lot of heat coming in, potentially. Look at this. He's so hot! He said. It's only 95 degrees. But it's hot to me, okay? Alright. It's kind of warm. Let's see. Guys are filling up over here. I think I might want to crack into this area and just open this all up and make this all a ton of water. We do have some Paku here, which we could start taking care of, but I would like for them to be in this area, at least closer to the base. That way my duplicates are running everywhere to try and feed them. So I might kill those ones off. These guys run around and put out polluted oxygen, right? Yeah, we'll let it be wild. We'll let it chill. Okay, next plan is let's get some plantation going on here. I think we're going to do our farm tiles here. I think that's the call. Let's go ahead and bring this all the way across. What we want is 64. What is the room for a farmhouse? Let's look real quick. For our greenhouse, 96 tiles is the largest it can be. So we want to go this way. 96 tiles. Let's move it in 1. So we can put our doors there with leaving our deodorizer there. We'll do that, and then we'll just go like right there. I believe that was it. I lied to you. Okay, so we'll go there. 2 over. Where are you, doors? Oh god, I think I just lost it. I just lose it. Perfect! We did it. Proud of us. Okay, so then what we'll do is we'll cancel out these 4. And then we want to turn this into an area for farming. So what we need is a greenhouse. And I'm pretty sure we have enough fertilizer already on the map. So we'll build that up. Or we don't have to build a fertilizer machine soon. But we will need one in the future. So let's need a farm station, 96 tiles. Cool, perfect. And what we'll do is we'll add a storage box here. And then we will bring this forward. Oh, I think I need a critter drop off as well. Let's go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna eat Sweetles here to help take care of this, and the rest should be food. So let's put these tiles in. Perfect. Cool. And then we'll get that built up and deal with that. What we're gonna need to do is make our way into this. So once this gets all nice and cleaned out, I think I'm gonna let this continued polluted oxygen to come through, and while that's getting cleaned up by the deodorizers and becoming natural oxygen, I'm gonna go ahead and knock a wall into this and just start digging all this out. We got sulfur here, which feeds our Sweetles. We got copper ore. We got some grub fruit, which is some more food for us. Everything is looking pretty good. Let's just keep an eye on our temperatures real quick. We look fine down here. We're pretty marked up over here. A little bit of heat coming through. There's this hole right here that I haven't filled in yet, but I'm not too worried about that heat. And then eventually we're going to stop air conditioning with all this, but this is going to be filling up for the next 30 to 40 days, I think, before we crack into it. Right now, it's all about opening the map and making sure that we're set up for food and all that stuff. Let's rotate down here. I want to start building... what? I guess we'll do that. So we start working on decor. I should probably start working on medicine. I need to do a doctor. Next time I see a doctor, I'm going to pick up a doctor. I haven't really built into them, but I know that they are a little bit more needed compared to the old standalone game. So I'm going to get one in the mix just to make sure that I have options available to me. And probably start mixing some airflow tiles in. Look at this. We got a lot of like weird-ass gas floating everywhere. Let's go and put 3 here, put 3 here, 3 there, 3 there. And we Gucci. That looks nice. Perfect. I think I'm gonna want to crack up here and find space. At some point, we are gonna have to leave this planet, but not quite there for me. Negative 70 degrees up here. A lot of cold air coming through, huh? Let's just dig up and see if we get an idea on what's going on up here. We have another geyser over here. You see that? You should crack into that too. If that's more water, that'd be so wonderful. Let's dig all the way to there and then clean that out, I think is what we want to do. Perfect. Okay. Let's add some ladders just to make sure we can get across. Coolio. Figure out what is going on there. Maybe I'll just go ahead and deconstruct that so they can get in there faster. There's no reason for that to be there, right? Yeah, we'll let them in. There we go. Got a little bit of hydrogen here. The hydrogen should naturally float up. This is coming from the electrolyzer, which, speaking of, it looks like that polluted water is coming out now, which is kind of nice. I am going to deconstruct those, see if that goes down further and gets all that polluted water. Uh-oh. Yeah, those are broken. It's okay. We're getting there, guys. Let me turn on something real quick. Enable auto bottle. There we go. That's what I'm missing here. I was wondering why they weren't doing that. So if you ever do need to get water filled up from things that aren't dropped automatically, you want them to come up from the pitcher pump, you need to enable bottle. Right here. Enable auto bottle or disable auto bottle. That's how you get it done. Well, we're going to use that trick later on when we build a vacuum room. That's probably why they weren't sucking up this polluted water. Let's see if they do it. Let's go ahead and deconstruct these. No reason for them to be there. And we're almost done with this, finally. So I'm going to crack into here. Now the question is, how do I want to handle this? In fact, let's go ahead and start building it up. Let's go with this here, and we're going to go all the way across. I think we go up here. I think I actually want to get around the water, so let's go ahead and dig down into that. That'll give us some oxygen, which will be great. Make that priority go up a little bit, just to make sure it's being built. We have a way in and out. Perfect. I think what we're gonna do is just dig straight in. Someone is starving. Why are we starving? Do I have a schedule incorrect for you? Let me look. 2 people here, 3 people there, 4 people there. No? We have enough food, I just need to go eat. It does get to a point where sometimes if you have poor scheduling, you will need to consider giving more time to your duplicants and downtime. So maybe I'll start doing that now just to make sure that they're getting fed. Let's go ahead and fix that up real quick. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then we'll add that. Nice. I'll give them a little bit more downtime, time to eat. It does cut into my work schedule, but at least they're happy, right? Let's go ahead and get that leveled up, as you're an operator, so I'll need you to be useful in the late game, and then you're all about the digging. Hey, Sue. That was a really good tip. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Okay, so they're still working on the isolation here. This polluted water is taking a year to get cleared up. You know what I should do? I should just catch that. Any polluted water that comes out, we'll just catch it and then clean it up afterwards. It's stupid looking, but hey, I made a stupid mistake, so now I need a stupid solution. Alright, copper ore store being made. Wonderful. I am trying to consider where I want to put my electrical circuits, which I think is going to be up here. I like them being in the cold area. It's kind of warm here on the left, actually. What is all that? Igneous rock, coal, a little bit chlorine. Uh-oh. Is the other not plugged in? Let's look. It is not plugged in. There we go. I don't think it needs to be plugged in, but we'll do it to be safe. I think most polluted oxygen is coming through here, and there shouldn't be any there. Oh, better safe than sorry, right? Yeah, it looks like I'm not able to get this polluted water I'm looking for, am I? Doctor, please! Can I have a doctor? Operating, ranching, researching, building and digging, iron gut, immune to food poisoning, decrease construction. They balance each other out. So he'd just be a good digger. I mean, that one's okay. I might want someone for later. Let's add him. Leaflet. We'll add him. Come on in, buddy. I think I need to make you a bed, though. Let's make you a bed right here. This looks great. This looks wonderful. I bet you would love it here. Get him a little cot. Someone was suffocating. That's not good. Just make sure my air is fine, right? Yeah, my air is super good. No one should be suffocating. He should be fine. Just breathe better. Bro, this polluted water is becoming such an issue. Ah, that's scary. That may have been what's happened. They may have had some hydrogen or natural gas come out, or maybe some heat. They can be burned if you're not careful with them. We do actually want to start grabbing this. This is how we make fiber, which allows us to make clothes, which is pretty important. I'm gonna have to start figuring out this room soon, aren't I? Kind of feels like that. Let's go ahead and get this done. Eventually, we're going to be moving into heat and glass. Might as well research it while we're at it. And I think I want to start getting these Sweetles here. So let's go ahead and finish this. I think we'll finish what we can here. Finish this digging. And then what we'll do is move over to here. So we're just kind of relaxing for now. Letting them work. Okay, so they've made it through a day's worth of work. We have a couple skills laying around. Let's go ahead and click these and see what we got. Cranberry, we are working on you as a collector, I believe. We can get you leveled up on, yeah, construction, we'll do that. Leaflet, we actually didn't give you your name. I think we wanted you in construction, right? Just to be working on that. Let's go ahead and fix that. Let's see, over to priorities, leaflet. Let's go ahead and make sure that you are doing a little bit of everything, huh? Go with digging as your highest. You're gonna be spaceman, because I think we're gonna send him to the next planet, actually. Okay, cool. Missing a research station. Oh, so this is the material study term. Okay, this is where I have to learn. Let's figure out what that is. Materials station. Is that what it was? Here it goes. So that can be done at the materials study terminal. That's where I need the rad bolts radiation. Okay, I know a little bit about this. For this, I need Wheezeworts and I need electricity. Okay, we'll get that researched. And I'll probably start building that towards the end here, but I want to focus on this farm here. Now that we have dug all this out, let's go ahead and knock our wall in and go straight this way. Grab that, and then what we'll do is we will wrangle up these Sweetles. They will go here. Sweetles, here they are. Sweetle larva. We're gonna do a maximum of 7 here. Make sure I did that for this too. I did not. There we go. And then what they eat, if I remember correctly, is sulfur. I actually need to get one more thing in here for them. Blah. Let me do something real quick because I fucked up. We're gonna deconstruct that. There we go. And then what we're gonna do is put food here for them. And then what we'll do is put that storage right outside here. Cool. So I'm not going to be really grooming these animals, but I will be keeping them fed. They'll do a decent amount of paying attention. Without me having to do grooming and forcing them to become part of my own. Usually production goes up, but I don't really care about dealing with that. They seem to do a good enough job taking care of the plants if I just keep them fed. So that's what I'm going to be doing here. And I believe they eat sulfur. Oh, good. It's only one option, so I can't screw it up. Perfect. So that sulfur is going to be coming out over here, and I think we can make sulfur later on, so we have a renewable resource. But for now, we'll dig out what we can and get these Sweetles to become a part of the base. What we're going to plant here is our bog bucket seeds, which we have to dig out, or grub fruits. Did I have any grub fruits yet? Let me look. Here we go, this. This one needs polluted oxygen or carbon dioxide, and sulfur. I don't think it actually needs any water. Which the other one does need water, which I have ample of. Polluted water. This one needed just sulfur. Okay, cool. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'll go for the grub fruit seeds, and then have them being taken care of by the Sweetles. And then we can turn that into food. So let's do that. The bog buckets are actually on the swamp map, so I don't think we have them on this area, but we might see them on the next planet. Let's go ahead and dig down here, get this running across. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then we'll grab these two. And now, since we have ample animals, we're gonna have to worry about their eggs, but here's the good thing. Let's grab this. Can I not grab that? Oh my god, I'm doing the wrong one. Capture creatures, attack creatures. Let's do harvest. Here it is. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay, so we'll get all those weasels taken care of, and then we have to worry about eating them. Because they will have ample eggs coming out, which is why I've been working on copper. Telling you, there's a method to my madness. I promise you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw up a bunch of incubators over here. I like having space on them. I don't know why. I know it's a waste of space, and people are gonna be tilted, but I just like how it looks, and I'm sorry. It is what it is. Please, don't hate me. Only love me. Let me go ahead and check out this duplicate. We're looking for a doctor, right? Any doctors? No doctors. We'll get a baby little hatch. We'll grab them. Perfect. I'm gonna explain this in a second. I promise you. There will be words that will be said that will be important at some point. I think what I want to do is actually build up. I think I need to build another electrical outlet over here. So, let's go ahead and get that running real quick before I forget. Some power. Let's do smart batteries. I think I want to get them as far away from the plants as I can. I know I can air condition it later, but I don't want to heat up my base too much, right? And running electricity obviously does that. I think I can. I'll show you in a second here how quickly, if you're not careful, you have to deal with a lot of heat. Okay, let's get that plugged in. We'll do a couple storage boxes next to it. Now what I wanted to do is get a grill running. So let's go ahead and get a little cooking station running over here. We'll do one here. I think I also have to have a fridge nowadays, right? Let's do that. I know there's like ways to run this without like building refrigerators, and you can like put it in cold places, but I don't know. I like how it looks. Just so cool to me that I built a little kitchen. Like, if I was one of these duplicates, I'd be working in the kitchen, man. That'd be sick. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's put those all in. There we go. So we have automation wires plugged in. Cancel these. Cool. So that'll be creating some power for that. And then the other thing I wanted to run is actually a better refiner. The metal refinery here. That's what I needed. So this needs to come down here. And I think what I'm going to do is just drop this hot water here. So let's go ahead and get that built up. We're going to do a station all the way over. I want to get a deodorizer here, so my duplicate that's working in the station can somewhat breathe. You know, I like to make sure that my dupes can breathe, sort of, sometimes. What we need to do is actually dig down here and dig all this out, too. All the way across. There we go. What I want to do is have all this water draining into big pockets if I can, so let's do that. We'll battle the ladder all the way across. There we go. And I should probably, while I'm at it, build this ladder up to make sure this gets done at a proper time, right? Okay, cool. Get that all locked up. We're gonna have some natural gas come out, but hey, shit happens, you know? Alright, so it's getting built up. I was working on this. Let's get our power running all the way through. I have to be careful with this one. This one's actually a very big drain on power. That's why I'm running a second power line with just generator to run it for now. And I'm gonna see how much power I have left over to maybe work on my radiation too while I'm down here. Okay, so we'll get that researched. Get that built up. Let's keep digging out this disgusting ass polluted water. This has been cleaned up, and now do we have our plants working? Let's see here. No bucket seeds yet. Oh, grub fruit, that's what we're doing. Let's go ahead and plant that. And then we'll do... excuse me? Video game? Excuse me? Perfect. Okay. So we'll get those built up. Oh, I didn't get rid of this ladder. And we got our spindles running. Okay, so these are all built up. What I'm going to be doing with these is taking my additional hatchling eggs, and we're going to put them in incubation. Now, in order to run one of these, you actually have to feed them electricity. I'm actually not building these because I want to have incubators growing eggs. I actually am doing this as I want to have a priority system set up, and I'll show you in a second what I'm trying to do with this. Want some sweetle eggs here. Another sweetle egg here. Perfect. Let's get this built, which is an egg cracker. Great. Put this over here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make these a priority 8. All of these across the board. I should have clicked this before I did this, but you know, it's okay. So what this is going to do is the game is going to say, if these are not full, it is a priority 8 that you run down if this egg spawns on the map and runs all the way up and dumps the incubator into here. What this will do will hold these. Now, these eggs all have incubation periods. Naturally, they'll grow in a certain amount of time. Right here, you see an incubation of 80%. They will slowly grow, and what you can do is feed electricity into these incubators, and they'll come out a lot faster, right? I'm not doing that because 1, it's going to heat up my base, and 2, it takes a lot of electricity, and I don't have that. I can't afford it. But because I'm able to turn this into a Excel sheet, basically, and say, I want 2 eggs always being taken care of so we can replenish all of our other hatches. Any additional eggs, I can feed over here into this egg cracker, which I'm going to put on a priority 7, and if there's extra eggs that this 8 priority can't feed up to, the extra eggs will come down here, and that'll become food that I can make and have my chef make omelets. So I'm just making sure that all the eggs are taken care of on the map by my duplicates with this priority system. And then later on I can get some more electricity in this, and we'll feed that later on and make it more useful so we're constantly putting out food for our duplicates. But that is a quick solution you can do to make sure that you are cleaning things up and you have ample food for yourself. I mean, I'm on day 50 and I'm pretty good on food already. Okay, so what I need to set up now is some plumbing. What we need is actually a decent amount of cold weather, or cold water. Put it into here. Just any water in general, as it is meant to cool down metals that are going to refine for us. So we are going to feed... I'm trying to figure out if I want to put my pollution over here or nah. I think I'll just do regular water, which is fine. So let's go ahead and feed this way. Cold water there, and then our hot water will go out here. This is a good way if you ever need to warm up water, by the way. You can do one of these machines if you're wanting to get your polluted water running. What happens is the water comes in at a certain temperature, and then there is going to be an output that will increase the temperature to a certain degree, and I think it's like 160. It might be that overheat temperature 167 there. But it uses water, and then you can kind of do copper ore in a more efficient way compared to this machine. This one requires a duplicate working and punching, and it also puts out an output of less copper ore than the other one, or anything that you want to refine. This one takes a lot of power, but will be more efficient. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Get that built up, and then we will have that constantly building copper for us. And you have to also make sure that you are set when it comes to the electricity. Look at this. This thing is 1,200 cost. And remember, our wire can have 2,000 on it. That's why I built an entire second power grid, which we'll deal with that later on. We're going to have more efficient stuff in the future. For now, we're just kind of running off of that basic wire. Cool, so you can see these 2 are being filled up. We're waiting on sweetle eggs, which hopefully we will find some. There's actually one down here when we dig this all up, which right now is saying is unavailable to be dug out. Oh, that's why. There's not enough room to move through. Got it. Let's fix that. I also did not mean to build full airflow tiles. That was really stupid of me. Can I fix this? So airflow tiles are really good, but they cost you a lot of metal. So I definitely don't want to be doing dumb stuff like that. I meant to build ladders, I think. Yeah, that's all I was trying to build. That would explain why my setup sucks so much. Okay, we'll fix that. Done. And then we will harvest up all of this as soon as I dig into it. So, let's dig here. Let's bring this down. We'll dig into here. Get that all taken out. Perfect. We are looking all right. Definitely cleaned out a lot of this base too. Look at this. Remember when we were just like right here? So awesome. Just love how I love how big this game gets at. It's just so fast. They're so great. We haven't built much up here. We did get in this area a little bit better. What I do want is these wheezeworts as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and dig that up. So what wheezeworts do is they suck in oxygen around them, and then they make it cold and spit it back out. But they also give off radiation, which is what I need to build for my next setup. And this is where I'm going to be a little testy on. I am not sure what the exact ramifications are for all this stuff. So We'll figure it out. Speaking of radiation, I do know that I need rad bolt. Is that what it's called? Rad bolt generator reflector. This. I need this in order for this to work. All right, we're gonna figure this out. Hopefully I can get it built up before the end of this episode. Okay, so Weezewort's picked up. Great. We're continuing to carve out this. These should be being planted now. Yes, we got 2 of them running up. So what the Sweetles do is they walk over these things and they take care of them. And when they get taken care of, they grow faster and they also become much better food for us. Which we're getting to a point where we want to get rid of this muck root and start eating some real food. So what we're going to try and do here is get that grown up. And then we can take that and turn it into our chef over here at the electric grill. Doctor, please? Do we have a doctor? Suit wearing? Nope, 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 nope. No doctor yet. Let me go ahead and grab the pip eggs, actually. Yeah, I think I might want to grab those. Nah. Decorating, supplying, suit wearing. I guess I'll just grab one or more of these guys. Sure, why not? Let's go ahead and name him a name. We've been going with the food stuff, right? Let's call him Lettuce Man. He's kind of whatever. I'm gonna give him a W. Alright, Lettuce Man. Welcome to the team. Good old Lettuce Man, am I right? Okay, so let me check out this power grid now. We'll get that set up. 1200 plus whatever this is going to be when it gets built. I don't know if I can add these onto it. I kind of hope I can. I don't want to build another power source. If so, I might have to move forward. Oh, this polluted water is almost gone. We are almost there. Look at that. Oh, it took like 30 days to get those pipes cleaned up. Let that be a lesson to everybody here. Don't urinate in your drinking water, okay? If you're doing it, it's not the play. We learned it here in Auction Not Included. Okay, all this digging is nice and done. Oh, I wanted to start working on my water seeds too. Jeez. I think I'm gonna put them down here. So... Oh my god, all my bathrooms are so broken from that polluted water. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's almost done, I promise. We are so close to getting all that polluted water out of here. This wanted to be sulfur, right? Which... What is that under? The agriculture? Nope. Guess we'll figure it out as we go. Sulfur? It's under miscellaneous? What the... What a weird one. But alright, if you say so. Surprised I haven't grabbed that Sweetle egg yet. Is it full? Ah, that's why. Okay, for here we want to have some coal. So I want that to stop wasting time. I need these to get built up first. Let's tell this to not work for now. Disable building. Turn that off. No, 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 turn it off. I don't want it working until we have things running. Yeah, it's really imperative with me not having much on this power line that I have these smart batteries, because that coal generator will just run forever. Ooh, the egg cooker's done. So now what we can do is start saying yes on the Sweetle eggs. We'll save that forever. Hatchling eggs forever. Forever and ever. I actually don't think I need the sage hatchlings. I think I'm looking for the smooth hatchlings, so I might kill these off actually and just eat them. That'd actually be our next spot, is we need to have a kill room. I'm not gonna have an efficient one right now, because I need to drown them to make them food. I swear I'm not a monster. But what I'll do is I'll lock them in here for now, and then just put this here, and then this will change our priorities here. So this needs to be a priority 8. This needs to be a priority 8 as well, and this will become a priority 7. So what I'm gonna do, let's see, 99. I don't care how many critters go in here. Oh, I guess 20's max. So what it's going to do is do all the checks and see if it needs any hatches. If there needs to be any hatches, then they'll drop them here. Or if they need any Sweetles, they'll put them here. If not, then they will drop them here. And that's where I'm going to have all my extra creature or babies that are born. So like this one actually just got born. So what they'll do is they'll come pick it up, take him, run it down, and put him in this room. This will be the kill room. I'll murder this one later. We'll name him Steven for now. Fuck you, Steven. We're going to eat you. And then that should be that entire flow for everything. Cool. And eventually I'll build it into a room where there's like a ton of water and I'll just drown it, and that way I don't have to worry about it and have to kill it. But what that can be made into is barbecue, which is a very, very yummy thing. Let's do frost buns. Let's do some roasted grapefruit nut. Actually, I want the preserve. What was the preserve needed? It needs sucrose. We'll chill for now. Maybe we'll get them cooked. We'll get our chef special experience going up. Okay, let's go ahead and plug in these. Now that those are finished up, which it looks like I already have them set up, so that's nice. Cool. We want to grab these guys too. Grab them both. And then now that we've dug that all out, let's go ahead and dig out the rest of it. Got a lot of important stuff down there that we could really use. That reminds me, I need to get my storage dealt with soon. I want to dig out this bottom portion. The reason why I'm focusing this instead of up here is because there's water. I just don't want my dupes running through it, to be honest. Oh shit, what just happened? Let's cancel all that. The next day just loaded, so I think the game was like, sure, we're just gonna grab everything. Let's turn this up to a priority 7. And we'll just make sure they have places to run. Doesn't need to be pretty. Okay. We have a little bit of auction down here. They should be able to dig this all out in time. If not, they can run up here and look at that. Our auction is looking wonderful. A little bit condensed over here more than I would like. Why is that? I do have open spaces. Maybe they're soaking in more auction than they need. Guess we'll figure it out over time. Okay, copper is running. Now this is made. I wanted to add the barbecue. Say that's forever as well. And then we can also do the omelets as well. Get that fed up, and then what we'll do is we'll put edible food in here only, and then edible food in here only. So refrigerated food will be all this stuff, and that way they can come over here and grab that to eat. We have our first research set up. How much power does that require? Let's look. 120. So currently I have 1200. 1320, 1440. 1500. I can put that on there. Oh, it's perfect. Great. We can also do the rad volt generator, which we want to put like right here, and then redirect it. Okay, so this is where like I am very, very stupid in figuring out my places right now. So it looks like the rad volt generator can actually just shoot that straight there, right? Without any problems. Okay, so let's get that built up. And then what I wanted to do was also build this here. And then we're gonna put our 2 Weezeworts in there, and they're gonna create radiation. And this is gonna shoot to the right, and it should go straight into there. Now, the biggest issue and thing that I need to focus on is, if I remember correctly, oh my god, that's 480. Blech. All right, anyways. Bring this down to the wall. It's gonna be really expensive. I can't lose power on this. If I lose power on this, I lose my radiation research. The only problem with this is if my duplicate runs by, they might get hit by this. I just realized we gotta walk through that and get hit. So what if I just build this over to minimize the chance of that happening? Jesus, this is so disgusting looking. Alright. So I guess I'll have them walk over and then drop down. And hopefully they have that one frame where they don't get hit by radiation. So let's grab our Weezwort here. Weezwort, where are you, Weezwort? There you are. Plant that bad boy. I thought I had 2 Weezworts up here. There's one right up here. Oh, okay, I can't grab it yet. As soon as I can grab it, that one get moved down too. Let's make that a priority 8. And this is a priority 8 as well. Copy that over. Put that here. Perfect! So, that Weezwort should be grabbed. And then once it starts growing, it'll start putting off some radiation, which you can see with this. Oh, speaking of radiation, I probably could have gotten radiation from this somehow. I bet I could farm this. If I just like put a radiation bolt next to it. Okay, anyways, so this gets plugged in, and then when this gets taken care of with fertilization and such, which should be a high priority for our farmer, that goes off. So what happens is temperature changes, gets colder around it, and then also it puts off radiation. So now this radiation is going to get filled up over time. Oh, once we get the power plugged in. Jesus. Priorities, 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 am I right? Let's look at our construction. Oh, it's just this one right over here. Well, shit. Let's dig into it. Get that done. Make that a priority 8. Okay. Got a new duplicate. Hello! Ooh, another wart seed. Let's do another one. Screw it. I'll plant another one down. I'm down. We'll put it on this side. Take that out. Okay. Copy this. Plug that in. Alright, hopefully that ladder doesn't block this. This is gonna be really weird. We'll figure it out. Alright, meanwhile, this has all been nice and carved out. Well done, guys. Look at all that sulfur laying around. Has this pollution been cleaned out? I think it has been cleaned out, actually. Finally. Okay. Once this wire gets plugged in, I'm going to go ahead and turn on this coal generator, and then this whole system will run for a bit. And I think we're getting close to that hour already, actually, guys. So we did a lot of cleaning today. We got this all nice and cleaned up. We got most of that polluted water out. It's almost gone completely. This looks almost boxed in, which is wonderful. Let's go ahead and dig that out, actually. Make sure we have a little bit more room to get through there. Get that finished up. We got this nice and pulled out. We got Sweetle starting to run in, so we got some new food coming in. We have our murder town already put up here. Look at that. We got 2 laying down here. Just chillaxing. We have our hatchery incubators running too. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good. I just want to make sure that this electricity doesn't blow out, and then I think we're going to be on point. And then I think we made our way up to space. I think next time we play, we're probably going to figure out the dimensions of our base. I think we're just going to go ahead and block this all in and just make it become a central area. And then we'll start working on Atmos suits and then start going into space to build electricity. Pretty sure that's our next plan. I would like to get all this polluted oxygen cleaned out too, but I think that'll slowly happen with this, so it's not a big deal. Ugh, I'm so tilted about this breaking constantly. That's such... it was so my fault too. There we go. That heat's starting to be contained better too, which will be great. Eventually we're going to mix in some air conditioning and all this will become a nice, beautiful 75, 76 degrees. Just gotta get there. How are we doing on food? Oh, we're getting kind of low on calories, actually. We'll keep an eye on that. I am up to 12, which requires 12,000 calories a day. I may want to consider to start putting more grub fruit over here too. Let's do that. Just to make sure that we're safe, right? Having a lot of ample food laying around is pretty good for you. We need to go 96 tiles, right? So we're in, because that's where the doors are going to be. We'll go all the way to right about here. Okay. Doors. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. I actually think I made a mistake here. Let's actually cancel that. I want this stuff as close to the doors we can possibly have it, so they're mirrored perfectly. Makes it easier for my farmers to be here and helping each other out. So, what we'll do is a critter drip off here, and then do one of those. Great, and then the rest will be food. And I'm pretty sure this is close enough to where if they need sulfur, they can grab it. Not too worried about it. I got a couple of dedicated suppliers on this base. They're doing the runs, you know how it is. Let's get this nice and finally farmed out so we can forget about it. Alright, some water will fall there, but not too big of a deal. Carve all these out. Okay, I think all that'll be taken out, no problemo. How are we looking at our electricity? Everything built up here? Everything connected? That's not connected. My mans. Let's get that connected. Okay. I think we can start turning this on. We do have one more coal or smart battery done over here. This is chilling on nothing right now. How am I looking on this copper ore real quick? Let me check here. Copper refined. 6.8 total available. So I should have enough to build that up, right? Yeah, they should have enough to do this. Just has to get finished. Ceiling collapse. Oh my god. Pure panic. I have to funnel this pollutant. Oh my god, there's so much fiber up here. I need to get that. Preferably soon. It's really, really good stuff to farm with. Let me go ahead. Maybe I'll dig up this way. That might be safer. That shouldn't break through that slime, right? Guess we'll find out. I really want to harvest these. Nice. Ooh. Let me go ahead and cancel it just in case. I don't want this polluted water to get mixed in. And we'll dig on the left instead. Or not. There we go. Only issue with this, we're gonna have some polluted oxygen being bought into the base, but I think we'll be fine. Should float over here. Worst case, I can add a deodorizer in this area. Okay, this is all built up, right? Things are looking good. Let's go ahead and turn this bad boy on. Enable building. Nice, with that going on, power should be good. Let's go ahead and check out our wire here. Oof. Oh no. I fucked up dramatically. There's actually another wire I need to do, so let's turn this off. Disable building. Oh my god, I'm a dum-dum. I actually wanted the conductive wire here, which allows for you to be up to 2K, and I put the regular wire in. So, let's get that fixed up. My bad. And you gotta be pretty meticulous about this too. If you miss one wire, it'll assume that you can only do 1,000 wires. So, let's try and fix this. Problem with that wire is it's a little bit more expensive. I should probably start switching this one out too while I'm at it. We'll wait for the right side to get finished up, just to make sure. Let's see. Is the radiation getting filled up here? Waiting rad bolts. This is being done. It's actually kind of fast. Alright, let's turn the priority up on this. Okay, it's F7 right now. Alright. We just gotta let them work real quick.